Welcome to the technical tests for the Royal Conservatory Music Achievement Program. This is Preparatory Level A. So this is going to be an overview and a demonstration of the technical tests that are required for this level. The first part is the scales. We are working with our 5-note pentascales, and it is very similar to the 5-finger exercises that we have been working on. Actually, 5-finger exercise number 1. Remember to always lift the wrist. Practice your step C in every hand position. In C position, in G position, in D position with the F sharp, black key, and then in A position or A minor. Practice step C. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and start with pentascales. We're first going to work with Legato Pentascales in C major, C position. Our pentascales is as follows. We play 5 notes to the dominant, every note within the pentascale is a quarter note, the last note is a half note, and then we play another half note as a chord for that position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. As you learn these technical exercises, these scales, practice one hand at a time. Then put both hands together, always applying the 5-finger technique of lifting the wrist and caressing the keys. That was legato. Here is staccato. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. To find the music that we are working on for this test or for these examples, please refer to the Piano 2015 syllabus on pages 102 and 103. Very good. Let's now go to G major or G position. So this is just 5 notes above middle C for the right hand and 4 below for the left hand. Let's practice step C of caressing the keys in G position. And we will begin now legato pentascales. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Practice one hand at a time, then put both hands together. Release. Very good. Let's now go on to staccato, pentascales in G position. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Very good. It's important to understand that as you learn these pentascales, to practice with a metronome. Your top tempo should be 100 beats to the quarter note. Practice a slower tempo first, and eventually move that metronome marking up until it reaches 100 and you are comfortable playing at 100. Okay? Let's now go to D major or D position. This one requires our 3rd finger to be on F sharp, a black key. Let's play all the notes in this position, harmonically and melodically. Let's practice caressing these keys. Step C. Very good. And now we will begin with Legato Pentascales in D major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Once again. Release. Very good. Lastly, now we're going to do staccato, D major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Excellent. Practice one hand at a time. Put both hands together. Both sets or both ways, always be practicing with the metronome. 100 is your goal. Lastly, we will now be playing in A position. As you play in A position, you may have to adjust yourself on the bench. As you play in these other positions, you usually have your legs and knees directly in front or under the piano. And you're comfortable doing this. But as you play for these higher registers, move yourself a little bit to the side so you're in a diagonal position facing the piano. This is so that you don't have to twist your body or your arms away from a straight posture. You can be the same direction as your arms with your legs. Okay? Here we go. Let's practice caressing step C. All the notes at once, one at a time. This is minor, A minor. It sounds sad. Okay, here we go. Legato Pentascales. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Again. Release. Now staccato. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Remember to practice one hand at a time with the metronome, then put both hands together, and your top tempo is 100 for the quarter note. Excellent. On page number 103 of the syllabus, the appendix, we will go on to our next technical test, requirements, under the subtopic of chords. Chords, or triads, consist of 3 notes harmonically played together. Our fingering for this test will consist of fingers for the right hand, 1, 3, and 5. And for the left hand, 5, 3, and 1. This will always be our fingering. Okay, so the first set is going to be, now I know it says broken first, but let's practice with the solid blocked chords in C major first. You will notice on page number 103, in the middle, it's the second to the right, after the triad sequence preparatory. So where it says triad sequence preparatory, the blocks with the quarter rests in between each quarter note, that is the blocked solid chords. Okay? Let's practice this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the purposes of the RCM test, it is only necessary to play up to this chord, ascending, and to stop. However, let's practice coming back down as well. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your top tempo for the solid blocked chords in C major should be 72 for the quarter note. Remember to practice one hand at a time, then put both hands together. Your goal is 72. Next, we will work with our broken chords in C major, and our top tempo for this one is 60 for the quarter note. In your lesson, we discussed the subdivision of triplet for the quarter note. So remember, quarter notes are 1, 2, 3, 4. Subdividing each quarter note to triplets will be triplet, 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 emphasizing the first note of the triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? We will practice our triplets thus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Remember how I am emphasizing the first note of each chord of 3. Let's practice now saying triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet, 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 triplet. Now, in the test, it's only necessary to play up to this chord up here and to stop, which is mean ascending. But let's do a little more, just like we did with the blocked chords. Let's come back down the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet, 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 triplet. Practice this one hand at a time. Remember, your fingering is 1, 3, and 5. Then work both hands together. Just like that. Remember, your goal for this exercise of the broken triads or broken chords is 60 for the quarter note. Each quarter note should have or should fit all 3 of the triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the music may sound a little faster than it actually is. Okay, so go ahead and practice this for the week and for as much as you're able to. You may not get to the top tempo right away, but this is something that we will build up to. Okay? Now this all needs to be memorized in time for your test. So do your best by practicing these sequences every day until it becomes second nature. Good luck, and we'll see you at next lesson.